Climate change has become an evolving problem in today's society, and though you may not know it, you may be putting more stress on the environment than you may think. So, Climate Science Alliance has brought to you 10 things you can do to give wildlife a break. Today, I want to focus on taking only pictures. Although taking the scenic route can be very beautiful sometimes, it doesn't always mean it's the best for your environment. Signs like these all indicate that you should only be taking pictures and stay out of those environments. Remember though, taking a photo is much better than the potential damage you could have done to a native species or habitat by being invasive. Use these tips next time you go outside to make sure you're putting climate change and wildlife less at risk.
Hey guys, it's Johanna here, and I decided to go with number one on how to give wildlife a break, which is staying on the trails. I usually go to trails like every other weekend, and I know to stay off the trails by the railings on the side, but not every trail has that. So how are they supposed to know what area to stay out of to endanger the plants and the animals? So I decide that maybe if you've been there before or if you're not new, that you should go on the trail that you're supposed to be on, and maybe they'll follow and knowing where to go. And that will help you, and that would help them endanger our plants and animals that are trying to live. Bye.
There are many things that you can do to give wildlife a break. You can watch for wildlife, avoid harmful pesticides and herbicides, and spread the word. But something that we really want to focus on is to make a home for wildlife. Just putting a simple birdhouse in your backyard or letting your grass grow can really give a break to wildlife. The reason that this happens to so many other animals is because of climate change. Climate change can jeopardize their natural resources or habitats. So that's why just putting simple things in your backyard can really give a break to wildlife. Thank you for watching and spread the word.
Hi, I'm Alex Hafner, and just below these clouds is a wonderful world. Come see. This is called a city. So much lights, right? And there's so many people too. But just because our world's beautiful, there is something going on though. Climate change. From melting glaciers and ice in the Arctic to gases in our air. We need to keep our world healthy and strong. So here are 10 ways to keep our world healthy and try to stop climate change. Here are the 10 things, but one I'm going to be focused on is number 7, make a home for wildlife. Our world's beautiful, as I already said, and animals live in it too. But because of this whole climate change thing, it's ruining their habitats. Some animals live in, let's say, a desert or somewhere in San Diego. There is a lot of wildfires which could ruin habitats. So please, if you see an animal that's stranded, please make a home for it and give it to someone or let the animal somewhere that has a good environment. Thank you.
Fires happen all over the world. They destroy homes of animals and humans. Firefighters risk their lives to fight fires every day. Wildfires are one of the effects of climate change. Here are some ways we can reduce fires. Don't leave the house with a stove or oven on. Make sure all smoke detectors work in your home. Make sure all wires are working or not cut or broken. Make sure to put out candles or fires once done with them. As a community, we need to help to make sure our homes are safe and animals. We need to do our part to help with fires and wildfires as a community.
One thing we can do to help give wildlife a break is volunteer. One of the reasons why volunteering is good is because we have a large amount of trash on our beaches. Americans generate 10.5 million tons of plastic into the ocean a year. Only 1 or 2% of it ever gets recycled. You can also help volunteer by picking up trash anywhere, in your neighborhood, on the beach, in the woods. Help plant trees. Did you know that about 15.3 billion trees are chopped down or burned in fires each year? At this rate, in the next 300 years, there might not be any trees.
Climate change is happening in our world, and we don't have a planet B. We have to step up and act. There are 10 things that you can do to give wildlife a break. And remember, if you only do one of these, you'll be the reason why climate change slows down. I know that I love taking photos, and probably so do you. But just remember, don't get too close to the animals where they get scared. Just focus on the moment and make sure not to touch them in any way. Just remember that animals have personal space too, just like humans. I challenge you to take on one of the 10 things to give wildlife a break. And remember, it can be big or small. Either way, it's impacting the world. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you have a good day.